Hey folks, Matt Rabbit here, back in Medieval Minecraft Creations. Like I said last episode, I was going to build two small buildings off of those towers from last time, and they were going to be different, each one different. Every time I start these episodes, I seem to think of some other idea. Um, a couple suggestions were given about what to put in this area, and I still have room for other things too. I may actually utilize some of the ideas, but I decided a warehouse, so just sort of a generic looking warehouse might be in order for the structure, and trying to do something a little bit different looking. So as you see here, this particular warehouse actually has sort of like these exterior studs on the outside, and as you see, I do measure them out by 3 as usual, trying to stick to that rule as usual, more so for outside looks, and I just go up about 6 and use cobble, and I kind of try and use an internal like log for a beam and support on the inside. So this is it, totally done. Then you might also want to put in, the slabs. This gives it a nice look. And that's the view for the lower level from the road. On the inside, I kind of do a little bit of interior design work with the making an archway and filling in some of this. It just didn't quite look right leaving it as is. Yeah, I can't even remember how I built it. I'm trying to think of what did I do here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, simple arch. And I figure I'd also like to talk to you guys this episode. Um, it's fairly easy. Let me go back to explaining this. I basically just went in and kind of tried to stay even with those posts, as you see. So that'll be for the second level, and I went up about 4, I think, from there. Use regular wood, at least the regular wood color. And I'm gonna do, yeah, I did this sort of a thing also for each section, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna talk about. I have some plans on this project I'm going to be doing coming up that I was explaining an episode or two ago about the huge world, and I was going to talk about the fact that I'm going to probably be doing some very heavy modification to a texture file, the texture files for that, and it's going to be different than this. Most likely I am going to probably use the John Smith texture pack, which is pretty popular amongst some of the fantasy RPG medieval type crowd, mainly because I want this particular world and project I'm going to be working on to actually look a little bit different than the generic look Minecraft. So some people might object to that a little bit, but hopefully not. It'll have to be heavily modded before I even start building. And what I'm thinking of doing, unless Minecraft actually does change and do all this mod API stuff, is actually use, so like there's 4 wood colors. I actually might use 2 of them to do what I wanted to do, which is probably make a red wood. I mean, like a much darker red than what they have in game, and a blue, which would have worked well here in this plaza because I was trying to stick with blue for the roofs. But yeah, I think it'll probably actually be a sort of a darker blue if I do something like this. As I see here, I think they may have done some work again in some of these more recent updates on how we lay down these these logs. So yeah, I will probably show you. I haven't actually started any work on this world other than to start this one mountain, which is taking me too long to finish. So I'm getting too bogged down. So unfortunately, I don't have any footage for you for this project I'm working on. But it'll be pretty epic when it's started, and particularly if it ever does get done. But I doubt it ever will. I mean, in reality. But it might be an interesting journey. Some areas might get really nicely developed. I don't know if I'll be able to go as epic and large as I want to, but well, you know how it is. Basically, I did the pitched roof here, the higher pitched roof. Now, you've seen me do in other videos, so it's not really necessary to explain it. Other than if you want to go watch, all my past videos, you'll see something like this type of design quite often in mine. And I've used even this design here in some of these dormers for the roof. It's fairly simple, just blast your way in, make a frame, and kind of merge it in with the surrounding roof. It didn't quite work here. I think I changed this in a little bit. Yeah, I tried to make a high pitch like this, and it just didn't work out. So if you're following along, you might want to wait a little bit. I think I changed this. Yeah, it just didn't quite look right. If you look at it from outside, nah. No, I lower it down one. I get rid of the pitch roof look on the dormers. Go with standard. It just ended up working better. So yeah, I don't know what my next project in this world will be. Any one of those things I mentioned in the past couple episodes. Mainly, I could go back to do those buildings, hanging off those towers with the blue roofs that we did last episode, which I may do that. Or one person suggested possibly some larger mansion type buildings. Perhaps in here, in this plaza, maybe. I would maybe do one here. I was thinking of developing a kind of a rich person section of town and also possibly a poor section of town. So I may start thinking about doing that. So I could do some homes again, but homes are just getting a little boring for you people. I can imagine, because that's all I do is just homes over and over and over again. So I don't know if I will do that. It's just an idea. But yeah, I put some shelving up here, but you really can't place anything on those, so it doesn't work right. Not the way I'd wanted it to, but it came out pretty good on the exterior and the interior. So that's about it, guys. I will catch you soon. Man, everybody's out of here. Adios.